Hi everyone, welcome to College Entrance Exam Review Series. In this tutorial series, we are going to answer questions about Basic Algebra and Arithmetic with some explanation. This is part 3 of 10 with the topic Numerical Representation in Algebra. So let's start. Question number 1. Simplify 3 times x minus 2 plus 3 multiplied by 3x squared plus 4. So let's write the problem first. 3x minus 2 plus 3 multiplied by 3x plus 4. Now let's multiply it by distribution. So this is 3x minus 6 plus 9x plus 12. So let's combine like terms. So this will be 12x and this will be positive 6. So our answer is 12x plus 6. And that is letter C. Number 2, if x is equal to negative 3, y is equal to negative 1. Solve for this. Again, let's write this. Absolute value of x plus 3, y raised to 3. Again, the value of x is negative 3. Sorry. Value of x is negative 3. Again, plus 3 multiplied by negative 1 raised to 3. So the absolute value of negative 3 is 3. Plus 3 multiplied by negative 1 raised to 3. And that is negative 1 raised to 3 is negative 1. So we have 3 plus negative 1. Negative that is equal to 0. So the answer for number 2 is letter A, 0. Now for number 3, let's solve for the value of x in this equation. Again, let's write the equation. 2 x plus 1 equal to 2x minus 6. Let's simplify this first. Let's expound this first. We have 6x plus 2 equals 2x minus 6. In this case, um, I would try to put the x values on the left side. So I will subtract 2x on both sides. And I will subtract again negative 2 on both sides. So in this case, we're going to cancel it. 6 minus 2x is equal to 4x. This is 0. Cancel out. This is also cancelled out. Negative 6 minus 2 is equal to negative 8. Then I'm going to divide both sides by 4. So I have the value of x as negative 2. And that is letter B. On number 4, we are asked to simplify this expression. Okay. So again, let's regroup this. So let's copy it first. 2 minus 7 over 3 a squared plus b plus 1/3 a squared plus b. So since that they have common monomial factor of a squared plus b, let's divide both sides by a squared plus b. So we have a squared plus b multiplied by 2 minus 7 over 3 plus 1/3. So after that, we're just going to change this number 2 into a denominator of 3. And that is 6 over 3 minus 7 over 3 plus 1 over. So let's erase this first and let's continue. So we have a squared plus b multiplied by 6 minus 7 plus 1 over 3. So a squared plus b. 6 minus 7 is negative 1. Negative 1 plus 1 is 0. So this will be 0. Because 0 divided by 3 is 0. So any number multiplied to 0, the answer is 0. The answer for this is letter D. Now for number 5, simplify this expression or evaluate this expression. So a squared, a raised to 20 plus a raised to 20 plus a raised to 20 plus a raised to 20. So the simple answer for that is 4a raised to 20. And the answer is letter A. It's just like adding x plus x plus x plus x. That is 4x. We just kept these are same terms and we don't need to change it. So all we have to do is to add them straight so that we have 4a raised to 20. Number 6. Now, in number 6, we're going to represent that in mathematical equation. So, meaning 4 less than thrice a number can be expressed as what? So, that is 3 times a number. When you say less than, just write this 3x. So, this is 3 times a number, and less than 4 is minus 4. So meaning 4 less, this is 4 less than 3 times a number. So the answer is letter C. Not this one, because this is read as 4 times a number less than less than 3. So the correct answer is this. 4 less than a thrice the number. Let's go with number 7. Find the product of the expression. All you need to do is to multiply the numerator to the numerator and the denominator to the denominator. So we have x minus 1, 5 times x minus 1, then 4 multiplied by x by y plus 2. So distribute it. We have 5x minus 5 over 4y plus 8. So that is letter A. Find the range for x. So when you say find the range for x, we're just finding the value of x with this interval. So when if it is a solid line, meaning that the 4 is included into the value of x, meaning you could say that on this side, negative 4 is included. On the other side, if it is somehow dotted, there's a hole here. Therefore, the value here, the number, which is 6, is not included. So we can write that as negative 4 and 6. So this represent that negative 4 is included, and this represent that 6 is not included. So therefore, we can say that this is 4x and 6. So since that x could be negative 4, so we could say x is greater than or equal negative 4. But since 6 is not included with the value of x, we'll just use x is less than 6. So this will be our answer. And that is letter D. Number 9. If x is equal to 4 over 9 raised to negative 3 halves, find the value of x. Now, any number raised to a negative number, we just need to get the reciprocal of it. For example, if 4 raised to negative 1, this is equal to 1 over 4. Or if we have x raised to negative 2, this is equal to 1 over x raised to 2. So in this case, we're going to get the reciprocal of this, and we have 4 over 9 raised to negative 3 over 2. This is equal to 9 over 4 raised to negative raised to 3 over. So now let's try to simplify it. So let's divide this into 3. So we have 9 over 4 raised to 1 half and raised to 3. If we have this kind of expression, all we need to do is to multiply 3 here, and that is equal also. Now any number raised to 1 half is equal to the square root of that number. So we have a square root of 9 over 4, and this is raised to 3. Now what is the square root of 9 over 4? The square root of 9 over 4 is equal to 3 over 2, and that is raised to 3. So 3 raised to 3 is 27, and 3 raised to 2 is equal to 8. So the answer is 27 over 8, and that is letter D. And that is letter D. Number 10. Let's work with inequalities. So x minus 5 is greater than 2x plus 4. Let's solve this. Let's put x on the left side. So for that, I will just subtract 2x on both sides. And I will put this 5 on the other side. So let's add 5 here, and let's add 5 here as well. So all we need to do is to simplify it. X minus 2x is negative x. This will be cancelled. Greater than, this will be cancelled. Now 4 plus 5 is 9. Now let's multiply both sides by negative. So is x is greater than negative 9. So as you can see, the what they call this, the greater than sign becomes less than sign, because that's how we deal with negative inequalities. So the answer for this is letter B. Sorry. So thank you for the time you spent in viewing this tutorial video. On our next lesson, for our part 4, we're going to study about algebraic techniques. And that's all for today. And hope you learned something. And please do your best in your college entrance exam. So bye for now. Bye bye.